great ending to what could have been a horrible story. Live look now over Tacoma. There's no rain in sight, thankfully, and this rain-free streak supposed to last a few more days. So let's get to the guy with the good news, Adam Claiborne.
Hey, you like that? I think we are going to keep it around. The streak is going to continue for a lot of the week now. Some will see that streak come to an end tonight because we are going to have a weak disturbance move on through, but a lot of the week will feature actually a lot more of that sunshine and some of the chillier air, yes, but the dry conditions too. Now check out what's happening. You can see clear coast all the way down to California, up through Oregon, and then you get up here to Washington State, and we got a few more clouds up this way. Disturbance moving through British Columbia is going to be tracking up into those parts with more of the moisture. There will be some areas of rain there up near the Canadian border, and the farther south you go, the less of a likelihood that you do see any of this rain around. Right now live in Westport, however, you can see the clouds breaking apart a little more than what we did see earlier, and we're getting a beautiful sunset as we get ready to end off our Monday. Clouds been pretty stopped in here in Bellingham, and we're going to keep those here as we go into the night too, and we're one of the better spots since we're farther north that we're going to see those rain chances here into the night. A few more clouds are breaking apart here, looking at our Granite Falls SchoolNet site and Alive and Payne Field. Looking there at Everett, you can see cloudy skies firmly in place while seeing that sun off into the distance out at SeaTac Airport. So there are all our spots. We expect it to be a chillier overnight as temperatures drop back down into the 30s. Now the afternoon highs are going to be slightly below average here for the week, so we're going to keep that trend going, but it's what's coming by the weekend that really starts to jump out at you. Highs falling back into the mid-40s. Again, something that we can handle, but beyond that point, Sunday and Monday highs will start to fall back into the 30s. We're going to see some pretty cold lows as well. Right now we're sitting at 45 degrees here in Seattle. South winds coming in at 3 miles per hour, mainly cloudy skies. 45 in Bremerton, 43 in Shelton. Currently sitting in the low 40s also in Mount Vernon. The rain chances, as I mentioned, those are coming through later tonight, and the farther north you go, the better chances you have of seeing some of them. They're going to come after midnight and probably stick around for early tomorrow morning. Maybe Seattle, a few of those sprinkles around to start off your morning commute, but I think the better chances are going to be around Everett and north of there as we'll get some light showers to move on through. And then you can see up into the mountains, the Cascades, North Cascades, probably picking up an inch or two out of this. It will quickly dissipate, and then we'll get cloudy skies that remain in place for the rest of the afternoon. Tomorrow night, we'll start to notice some changes as some of those clouds break apart, but more of that to come into Wednesday as we start to see more of a clearing trend there, and a mostly sunny day expected heading into Thursday with, again, not much of any rain really expected in sight through that point. So the rain amount up here near where we do expect to see the better chance of showers, maybe 1/10 of an inch. As you go south of there, you can see amounts much less likely to be anything at all. And then looking at the snow amounts, 1 inch to 2, maybe 3. Baker, better chances of seeing some of that snow around Stevens Pass. We might be able to squeeze out 1 inch out of this, but it looks like more likely than not a whole lot falling there either. Overnight lows tonight dropping down into the 30s and low 40s. We'll have partly to mostly cloudy skies arriving, keeping an eye out for some of those light showers as you go farther north. Highs tomorrow in the mid 40s, mostly cloudy skies. Bellingham up around 44 degrees. Most of the rain out of here by the time we head into the morning commute. 47 around Seattle. We'll top off at 45 in Tacoma. Federal Way hitting 46 degrees for a high. Here's your 7-day forecast. Yeah, numbers starting to drop a little more on Saturday, but it's the drop Sunday and Monday that really starts to grab your attention as we drop to 37 for a high on Sunday. Those lows falling into the 20s.